With the adoption of electric vehicles on the rise, more and more people are looking to make the switch to an EV. Doing so can have a positive impact on running costs, and it's often more cost effective than that of a diesel or petrol car. But in order to get the most out of your EV, you'll need to charge it properly. But how do you charge an electric car? Well, let us explain. There are lots of different ways to charge an electric vehicle. One of the most popular is by charging at home, as this is the cheapest and easiest way of putting energy into your vehicle. Many energy providers now supply you with car-orientated packages too to help you charge at home, as it is one of the most cost-effective methods. There are some steps though when charging at home that you should take, as when you buy a brand new EV, they normally supply you with a brand new 3-pin plug charger, which means you can charge directly from home. This isn't the most effective though. It's certainly the slowest, and it's also not the safest either. But what is? Well, that would be a home wall box charger. When you buy a brand new EV, the manufacturer will normally help supply the unit and installation of a home wall box charger. But if not, don't worry, because there are lots of different incentives too. If you're wondering what they are, head to our website now. I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can check them out for yourself. But by using a home wall box charger, it certainly is the most effective. It's quicker, it's easier to use, and it's much safer than a 3-pin plug charger. There is another way to charge an electric car, and that's by the use of public charging stations. Now, these charging stations are what you'll be using when you're out and about and you need to top up. Though a lot has been said about the UK's charging infrastructure, it really is coming on leaps and bounds. In fact, according to Zap Maps, there's over 50,000 different charging stations across the UK in 30,000 different locations. There is a high concentration around the London area, but with the increased government funding and private companies investing in charging stations, you'll never be without. So now you probably want to know how to use a public charging station. Well, first things first, you've got to find one. So when your EV is running low on power, normally the system will prompt you along with a navigation system showing a display of local charging stations. Simply tap one of these and it'll input a route and the fastest way to get to it. There you'll be at a charging station in no time. But what happens if you're planning a journey and you're not in your car? Well, there's lots of different websites where you can find lots of different charging station locations, but one of the best ones to use is Zap Maps. There, like mentioned, you've got over 50,000 different charging stations to choose from in over 30,000 different locations, giving you lots of confidence when you're out on the road. Next up, you need to make sure that your car is compatible with the charger. There's several different types of connectors and it can all get very confusing. It's like going abroad and making sure that you've got the right adapter to fit the plug socket. But in order to find this all out, you can find it in the owner's handbook, or you can head to Zap Maps where you can find what the charging station needs from your car. Once that you've found a charging station which is compatible for your car, the next step is to sign in or register. Now, there's lots of different charging stations owned by lots of different energy providers, all of which have their own individual networks, so it can all get very complicated. But the easiest way to combat this is to simply read the instructions which are presented on the charging station itself. It may mean that you need to open an account or sign up or pay over the phone. Once you've done this though, the charging station will unlock and allow you to start charging. Though many charging stations now have contactless payment, making the process far easier. Once that you've activated the charging station and unlocked the charger, the next step is to start charging the vehicle itself. So grab the charger and firmly place the charger into the car's charging port. You may be presented with a little rubber grommet. You can just remove this. From there, go back to the charging station to make sure that it's set up correctly and it's delivering the charge. Also, hop inside the car to make sure that the car is registering the charge too. Once you're happy, you can simply lock the car and walk away. So now you're fully charged and you'd like to end the charging cycle. Well, that's really easy because you just simply reverse what we've just covered. And if you get stuck, don't worry, because there's plenty of instructions that you can find on the charging station itself. If you find that you can't actually get the charger out of the port, a simple hack is to firmly push it back in and quickly pull it back out, and then it should disconnect and you can be on your way. What about charging speeds though? Charging speeds are an essential part of using an electric car, and it's measured in kilowatts. Think about it like this: the higher the number, the faster the speed. In the UK, you have 3 different types of speeds: rapid, fast and slow, with rapid of course being the quickest. This can deliver a charge of up to 150 kilowatts, though 43 and 50 kilowatts are the most popular. This can charge a car from 0 to 80% in around 30 minutes. Next on the list is fast chargers. This is anywhere between 7 kilowatts to 22 kilowatts. This will take a couple of hours to charge a car to full, and it's perfect for overnight stays or if you're leaving the car unattended for a long period of time. And then of course you have your slow, which is up to 3 kilowatts, essentially a 3-pin socket like you'd find in your home. This will take many hours, possibly days, to charge a full battery on a modern EV, so it isn't the most effective. So do aim for rapid and fast if possible. So then, I hope that this video has been really insightful and it's given you a better understanding on how to go about charging an electric car. For any further information, please head to our website. I'll leave a link down below in the description. There you can view our current EV stock and also check out our useful EV tips and tricks. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.